Hey VC, Vinyl Piper Chris here. It's been a while since I've done a proper video showing records. Lately, I've been doing live streams in the morning, playing full albums and kind of talking about them. Check it out, 6 a.m. Pacific time. But for this video, I went to Vegas for a friend's wedding and I picked up some records. My good friend Chris was getting married in Vegas 2 weeks ago. My wife and I, we drove to Vegas. I dropped her off at the mall and I went record shopping. First place I went to was Wax Trax Records. It's been there for many years and I haven't been there in a couple years. This place, it has a reputation. It's an old school shop, notorious for a cranky owner and no prices on the vinyl. Usually you find your record, you bring it up, they look everything up on Discogs and you pay a high amount. About 6 months ago, the owner's son, David, took over and he was working, a super nice guy. Rich, the father, is still around, but his health isn't great, so David is running the show. The shop is basically an old house. Every room is wall-to-wall vinyl. Rock is upstairs to the right, jazz is downstairs in the basement. The entire basement is jazz. It's pretty overwhelming. Right when you walk in, now there's a collectible section. That's where I found most of these titles. I spent about 30 minutes there, then spent another hour looking through the shelves in the rock section for the 10 records that I have in my current Record Collector News want list. I didn't find any of them. It took an hour just to look up 10 records. So I started digging random letters. I got through D, S, and G, and that's as far as I got. I pulled a stack, gave it to David, and he priced them one by one. He pretty much told me straight up he uses the higher end of Discogs median and adjusts for condition. But if you buy multiple, he discounts, and he did. David knows it's an uphill battle with the old reputation, but he was cool, he was transparent. I think he's going to turn the place around. He's very active in social media. If you follow his Instagram, he's constantly putting up new things, and they never used to do that. Okay, this is what I grabbed. This is their 1968 album, Something Happening. I got this, which I collect Northwest-related rock, and I didn't have this, but this is their only real psychedelic album. It's on the Columbia label. I've spun it a couple times. It's an all right album. Last track of side 1 and the last 2 tracks of side 2 make this album worth it. Paul Revere and the Raiders. I also got from the G section, the Golden Earring. This is pre-Radar Love. Forgot what year, 1969. And all of side 2 is 8 Miles High. I've been looking for this for a while. I want the European pressing, but finally found this, and it was super cheap on the Atlantic label. The next one is American Blues. This is late 60s psychedelic blues. It's gritty, heavy guitars. This band features Dusty Hill and Frank Beard, both who would leave this band to go with Billy Gibbons and ZZ Top just a year after this came out. I haven't listened to this yet, but it's been on my list for a while. I saw Frantic. This is a promotional copy. These guys are from Montana. I've talked about them before. I've streamed this album, but I didn't have a promo of it. This is a white label promo. Really good, from Missoula, Montana. Fuzzy with an attitude, very 60s. The keyboardist, Jim Haas, went on to become a big backing vocals, and he was one of the members live show doing Pink Floyd's The Wall in 1980. Frantic. I also found Puzzle, which is San Francisco. I don't remember what year this came out. I've heard of this, but I've never seen it in the wild. And the cover's kind of cool. It's like that. But I have not heard this yet at all. Puzzle, San Francisco. There's another one that I've shown a few times on my videos, the West Coast Pop Art Experimental Band, Part 1. It's a white label promo mono. I only have the stereo, so glad to pick up this mono copy. Really, really essential 60s LA psych records. The band was founded by Bob Markley. Really good stuff. West Coast Pop Art Experimental Band. Also, by the West Coast Pop Art Band, Where's My Daddy? I showed this recently. I basically got this because it's got a promotion not for sale sticker. The record is the same that I already have. So this really just was a sticker purchase. This was 1969. This is their last real record as West Coast Pop Art Experimental Band. They would do another album, A Markley, a Band, which I have. Man, yeah. Whoa, yeah. No one can live always running and be happy, just trying to pass the time. Red wine and this one I was really happy to find, but look at the condition. This is Los Dug Dugs. Smog. Really, I'd say this got conditions. It said it had conditions. You never see this record. This came out in 1972. It's their second album. They kind of move away from the Beatlesque type psych of the first record and into a more heavier, progressive direction. Really hard, really good. I've never seen original. I have like the 75 reissue of the first few albums, but I can't find good clean copies of their first few albums. This being not a good clean copy, but it does play through, and I'm happy to have it, but I need an upgrade. I'll still probably be playing my reissue. 1972 for Mexico, Dug Dugs, Smog. My last one from Wax Trax is Bohemian Vendetta. This is a Boston record from 1968. Very dark, psych, guitar, organy, really good. The band recorded some demos and the mainstream label made them redo them a second time. I've been looking for this for a while, and on camera it looks yellow. Here it looks white. Here it's kind of yellow, but it is supposed to be yellow. And on Discogs, the matrix is Canadian matrix number, but none of these look like this. So I don't know if this is a counterfeit or real. I paid real prices, and he did make me a good deal, but I need to do a little more research. They do an interesting version of The House of the Rising Sun. After Wax Trax, I went to Moondog Records. I didn't shoot footage this time, but I actually did about a year, well, maybe 2 years ago. And I'll leave a link so you can check the footage out of this store. They were just closing, so I went straight to the wall. Didn't really see much I needed, so I just had time to go through the bins, A through M. And then I grabbed a few records, and they said they were closed. So the first thing I got was the Dukes of Stratosphere, 25 o'clock. I've seen this. Steve Carlson's talked about it. I like my psych from 60s and the 70s. I'm not really an 80s, but I just kind of avoided 80s. So I've never heard this. I've noticed the cover over the years. I really like the cover. So I bought this just because of Steve Carlson. And I'm torn. Hopefully I like it, but I really like 60s and 70s stuff. The Dukes of Stratosphere. The next one was Roky Erickson Openers. This is stripped down, more acoustic, rocky material. It's pretty intimate and raw. The songs were largely written when he was institutionalized at Russ State Hospital. I have not heard this yet, and I'm looking forward to digging in.
Peace, love, shadowy and grace, mercy and justice throughout every race. True love cast out all evil.
Another one I found is Kaleidoscope Side Trips. This is the United States Kaleidoscope. There's a Mexican Kaleidoscope, or the album came out from Mexico, which I recently ripped, but they're from the Dominican Republic. And then there's the UK Kaleidoscope. I like the Mexican Kaleidoscope first, the UK, and then this. They're from San Francisco, and it's good. It's kind of an interesting mix of folk, blues, and Middle Eastern. How you can tell. So I've had this, but I have black text here. That's a early reissue. When it's blue, that is a true first press Kaleidoscope. It's on the yellow Electra. This is good. I just recently played it again. But again, it's my third favorite Kaleidoscope.
On the wall, don't say nothing at all.
Also, Day Blindness. I have a reissue of this. I've never really seen this in a while. I don't even remember what it sounds like. It's definitely late 60s psych, recorded in San Francisco. The cover looks to be like a VG. I guess the lead guitar player, Gary Phil, or Gary Pill. He later went on to join Boston, and he played with Sammy Hagar for a few years. There's vocals and guitars right there, Gary. Day Blindness. This one, I need an original. This is CAC. It's a self-titled CAC from 1968. This is a 2019 Gerson. Really good fuzz guitars. The lead singer, Gary Lee Yoder, later joined a later version of Blue Cheer. A good reproduction of this album. The OG is expensive. One day I'll find it. But this is Gerson, 2019 CAC.
Mixed with a fool, all you got to do is die. It can't be denied. I started the day I was born.
And then wrapping this up, Roky Erickson, Reverend of Karmic Youth. I've never grabbed this one, so finally get it. It's, I guess, right after he left the hospital. I'm actually not really sure what this is. I haven't played it yet. Unreleased. There's some stuff from 85. There's Austin in 79. Houston in 79. Roky Erickson, Reverend of Resident of Karmic Youth.
When I'm alone, I hear and feel you. I wish that I could reach right out and touch you. Knowing you're the one.
That's the video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next one.